Chapter 13 of Boruto brought several new developments. Hidari, who was defeated by Boruto, has been revived in a bizarre way. Now we will finally see him fight against Sarada and her Mangekyo powers. Additionally, a new villain has been introduced and Naruto might be returning, but this time as a villain. Watch until the end because this video is going to blow your mind. But the real madness is that if you love Boruto and you're not subscribed to the Nerd Ficando channel yet, you're missing out. This is the channel that posts several videos explaining the manga and the Naruto universe point by point, as well as a community of nerds who share the same passion as you. So come and join the channel because you are more than welcome. Hidari was humiliated by Boruto. Hidari is a villain that sparked a lot of excitement for being Sasuke's clone. He entered the manga with great prominence and was the second most powerful Shinju, only behind Jura. Hidari showed he could use Sasuke's fireball, jutsu and chidori, as well as wood style and a rinnegan that allowed him to use Code's claw marks, along with a blade in his hands. Despite his power, he stood no chance against Boruto and was brutally defeated by the Rasengan Uzuhiko. Boruto even used Hiraishin along with the Rasengan, similar to Minato, but it was with Sarada's help that he landed a Chidori Nagashi, launching the villain into the air, allowing Boruto to hit him with a full-powered Rasengan Uzuhiko. This time, the Uzuhiko had more energy and power, almost completely disintegrating the villain, leaving behind only a few remains. It's interesting to note that Boruto is fighting in his base form, using some basic powers like wind style and his special techniques, such as Hiraishin and Rasengan Uzuhiko, Spiny Soul and Jura. After being completely destroyed by Boruto's technique, Hidari transformed into a Spiny Soul, a new chakra fruit that contains all the genes and data of the Shinjus. Kashin Koji claimed to have seen a Spiny Soul and mentioned that this fruit is the key to saving Sasuke from his ceiling. Since it is a dangerous object, Jura made sure to take the fruit and return using the Rinnegan, launching a Bijudama laser at Boruto, causing the protagonist to bleed from his mouth and collapse to the ground. Apparently, the Spiny Souls also contain Sasuke's data and may somehow undo the seal. Jura mentioned that the Spiny Souls can decay if not used to revive the Shinjus. In chapter 12, he even said that Boruto is a very dangerous Otsutsuki for knowing so much about this object, making it clear that the Spiny Souls will be crucial in the upcoming chapters. Hidari revived. Fortunately, Mamushi appeared at the last moment and managed to stop Jura from eliminating Boruto for good. Mamushi arrived, saying that Matsuri had discovered that Boruto was working for someone, which explains his knowledge of the Shinjus. At this point, Jura comments that Boruto is very lucky and leaves with Hidari's Spiny Soul, as this fruit could decay and Sasuke's clone would be killed off for good. Upon arriving in the Divine Tree dimension, a big revelation occurs. A new Spiny Soul has appeared, indicating that we now have a fifth Shinju. At that moment, Matsuri placed the Spiny Soul in the cube and used the roots of the Divine Tree to revive Hidari, who returned to the manga with the same memories and powers as before. This means Hidari will return to Konoha and possibly face a final battle against Sarada. With Boruto imprisoned, Sarada will have no help and will need to use the powers of her Mangekyo Sharingan to defeat Hidari. Kashin Koji's visions. Another major revelation in chapter 13 of Boruto. Two Blue Vortex is that Kashin Koji received Shibai's cells along with all the Kara members in an attempt to manifest some of Shibai's Shinjutsu. After being defeated by Ishiki, Koji awakened a Shinjutsu of Shibai known as 10 Directions. With this ability, Kashin Koji can see the past, the future, and alternate timelines, making it the perfect power for gathering information. He was able to witness the battle between Naruto and Ishiki, Code creating an army, and Ada using omnipotence. Moreover, by using the 10 Directions, Koji saw several timelines, such as one where Naruto is killed by Ishiki, another where Boruto and Sarada are killed by Kawaki, and one where Boruto is killed by Jura. In all these timelines, Earth is destroyed by the Jubi. Koji also saw a fifth Shinju, indicating that a new villain is coming. Naruto or Shinki? One question that has arisen in the Boruto community is whether this Shinju could be Naruto or Shinki, Gaara's son. However, it is very unlikely that this villain is a clone of Naruto. First, because this character is short compared to Naruto, and we know that the clone's characteristics are based on the person who was sealed. Second, because Naruto is in another dimension and could not have been sealed. Moreover, the main argument suggesting that this Shinju is Naruto is that the Shinjus can be clones of anyone who ever existed in the series, but this idea comes from chapter 4 of the manga, where Jura refers to people killed in the Jubi's dimension, not the creation of the Shinju. Therefore, this theory has no basis. On the other hand, the theory that the new villain is Shinki has clear evidence, such as the marks on the Shinju's face, its small size, and the fact that Code took the claw grimes to the Land of Wind near the Sand Village. Thus, Shinki may have been sealed because the claw grimes were close to him. Therefore, it is more likely that the new villain is indeed Shinki. The powers of the new villain. Based on the evidence that the new villain is Shinki, we can theorize about what his future powers will be. The first and most obvious is Iron Sand, a power based on the magnet release Keki Genkai. It's worth noting that Iron Sand is still the most feared ability in the Sand Village, thanks to the legendary 3rd Kazekage. This new villain will likely have basic Iron Sand abilities, as well as other powers like Wood Style and sealing techniques, including sealing with Iron Sand. Additionally, he may have techniques like Shinki's Iron Hands, which provide great defense, and Iron Wings, which have extremely powerful attacks. It's also possible that this new Shinju will have Code's claw marks, a Shinjutsu from Shibai that allows the user to teleport with ease. Shinki could combine his abilities for devastating attacks, especially since he has a space-time Shinjutsu. The Shinjus will invade Konoha. Something we know will happen in upcoming manga chapters is that the 5 Shinjus will invade Konoha for a final attack. Jura only retreated because he needed to revive Hidari, who could have died within minutes if not revived by the Divine Tree. When this invasion happens, we can expect several epic battles, like Hidari facing Sarada, with her Mangekyo powers finally being revealed, including the Susanoo and its abilities. Furthermore, Matsuri will face Konohamaru, which could be an opportunity for him to unveil Sage Mode or some secret jutsu. This is an excellent chance for Kishimoto to develop secondary characters and correct the mistake he made in Naruto Shippuden by focusing only on Naruto and Sarada. We should also expect an epic battle between Boruto and Kawaki against Jura, as well as their final showdown at some point. A major twist is likely, as it's clear the Shinjus plan to defeat them one by one. The upcoming chapters of the Boruto manga are going to be wild, so you need to be subscribed to this channel to get videos explaining all the new developments and theories. We'll be producing the best videos for our subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. On screen, you'll see more videos that you might enjoy.